Okay guys, so quick little video on what it's going to take for you to use something really simple, and it's really going to elevate your game and teach you how to really become an elite player, and it's kind of like you don't even have to leave your couch. So we do this with every single player that we work with, whether that's Alex or Rachel or any of the other pros, college players, everything. We have our players watch 2 games of soccer every week, of the highest level that they can watch. That's usually on TV, whether that's Champions League or NWSL for the women's or the national teams, whatever it is. And we don't have them just watch the game. Our players are studying the game, and the difference is that when you're watching it, you know, oftentimes you've got this out as well, and you're not really paying attention. You notice when the goal's going, you notice when someone does something cool because there's a replay and the commentator's going crazy. You may even watch the halftime to see the in studio guys dissecting the game in their way. But we want our players to do something different, and that's analyze the game. So we usually have them grab a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper we're going to have what formations did both teams use, how those formations played into what happened in the game, how they affected the game, and then we're going to have them focus on a player who is in their position. What did they do well? What could they do better? You know, was there one thing that they did really well that they think that they can take out of that and put into their game? And just that alone is very powerful. However, we don't have them just focus on players playing their position. We want our players to focus on the players all around the field. What are their movements? Why are they making those movements? How did those tactics affect what that player is doing on the field? And what we've noticed is that the players who do this regularly, they call it studying. You can see if you go on Twitter, when Ali Long puts studying, that's what she means. She's analysing a game without. It's usually Barcelona. You know, her favourite player on Barca is Busquets, you know, who is criminally underrated. Maybe the best 6 to ever play the game. I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm always going to say Gilberto over Busquets, but there you go. And they're studying, and what players will start to notice is that they start to read the game better in their own games. They start to read what's going to happen better, and they can start to organise better. And literally all you need is a TV to watch soccer, a pen and a piece of paper, and you know, you want to start, maybe get a notebook and start keeping a record of all the games. It gets you more tactically astute. It makes you understand movements more. It makes you understand tactics more, and it can, you know, literally transform your game. And it'll add the mental component to the game. It will turn you into a soccer player that thinks 1, 2, 3 steps ahead, and that's just giving yourself that knowledge of game-like situations. As I said, piece of paper and a pen, write everything down. You can really learn a lot from it. So that's my tip of the week, is to stop watching games and start analysing them. One thing that we do have our players do is this goes in another room when you're doing it. The reason for that being, obviously, it's so easily distracted, so you really want to focus on that element of getting better by sitting on your couch. For more awesome content like this, don't forget to hit the like button and definitely subscribe. I'm going to do a lot more videos like this to help you become the best player that you can be. Hit subscribe.